Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field.
Welcome to the live.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. Avery Williams on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where a rookie quarterback can kind of be baited into thinking something's open when it's really not. And these are the things that all coaches are just continuing to work through. Anytime you have a young signal caller, they haven't seen the reps. They don't have the experience.
And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Williams. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Mooney in motion. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. Now, deep ball for London. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's 1st and 10.
Good. Shot. Tiger Hornet. No touch.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Great. Set. Hey, easy. 63, bang. Hey, Silver.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And the Falcons are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
On 2nd down, Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
Great. Set. Hey!
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Again, working deep downfield. And the Falcons are going to take over just shy of midfield.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run.
And he will score. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
All square now at 6 aside as the ball's back in the air again. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Hey, 73, 73. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
He finds Jahan Dotson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first. First and 10.
Don't touch it. Don't touch.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Great, set.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Great, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
No touch.
On third down, here's Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. McLeod now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And the Eagles are gonna have it at their own 32-yard line.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. It's second down. To throw is Hurts. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Richie Grant. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
On is Koo for the point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons move back to within 1.
14. Falcons 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
No touch that. Yanni.
To throw is Hurts. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
Great. Set. No touch.
Now Hurts. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Nowhere to go, he is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw. It's Penix.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future? This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Great. Set.
Hurts to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. It'll go down as an incompletion.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Smith.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
A gain of 16 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of...
And he's in! Dallas Goedert! Touchdown, Eagles!
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Elliott on now for the PAT. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. McLeod now to return.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Open man down the field, Mooney. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Dotson, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. To throw, Hurts. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with the ball with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Give him 14 on that play. 1 1st down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Here's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Man in motion is Smith. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
So, 3 quarters. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's to the right side and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. McLeod now to return. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Penix.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Penix.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Penix on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. A lot on the line here. 4th down and 9. 4th down, and here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come. Finish this one off after this.
Good. Set. Delta.
They'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
McLeod now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard.
Here's first down. Throwing is Penix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Let's go now.
On second down, Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Good. Set. Delta.
On play action, Hurts. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Good. Set. Delta.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Falcons. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
No touch, set. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. The clock will stop at 21 seconds to go in the game. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
No touch, set. No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Eagles are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And it was thanks in no small part to their defense. They forced the opponent into 5 turnovers, just stifling them drive after drive. That was the story of this game. Our offense did more than enough. We're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.